Hi, JT, and everybody else on my head, please.
Good afternoon. I'm calling to order the meeting for the presentation of the Bureau of Behavioral Health, Wellness and Prevention's Evidence-Based Programs, EBPs Implementation Project, and it is now 2:00 p.m. PST. For the record, my name is Jennifer Tongol Lee, spelled Tongol space Lee, and I am the Quality Assurance Specialist 3 for the Substance Use Prevention Treatment Recovery Services SUPSERS section of the Bureau of Behavioral Health, Wellness and Prevention. I would like to mention for the record that the agenda has the retired Director Whitley listed in the letterhead, and the current interim director of the Department of Health and Human Services is Ricky Robb. We'll now move on to the second agenda item, number 2, public comment. No action may be taken upon a matter raised under public comment unless the matter itself has been specifically included on the agenda as an action item. To provide a public comment by phone, dial 775-321-6111 and enter phone conference ID 732-969-616 #. Comments will be limited to 3 minutes per person. Persons making a comment will be asked to begin by stating their name for the record and to spell their last name. Is there anyone for public comment? Hearing none for public comment, we'll move to agenda item number 3, the presentation on the Bureau of Behavioral Health Wellness Prevention and Evidence-Based Programs Implementation Project. Let me share my screen here. This presentation is going to be led by Denise Davidson, our health program specialist in the primary prevention realm of suitors, and I. We will be going over the BBHWP, which stands for the Bureau of Behavioral Health Wellness and Prevention's Evidence-Based Programs Implementation Pilot Project. Denise, can you see the screen?
Perfect. Ready to begin. Thank you. About DBBH. Our mission is to protect, promote, and improve the physical and behavioral health and safety of all people in Nevada, equitably, regardless of circumstances, so they can live their safest, longest, healthiest, and happiest life. Our vision is a Nevada where preventable health and safety issues no longer impact the opportunity for all people to live in the best possible health. And our purpose is to make everyone's life healthier, happier, longer, and safer.
Thank you. Our agenda for today will include the discussion over the 3 documents that will support this pilot project, which include the EBP manual, which has samples of our EBPs that are already approved, the proposal guidelines document, as well as the proposal form document. We'll also go over the process flow of this implementation project, go over the fact that this is incorporating the Smartsheets implementation, and a voting approval for EBP is incorporated in this implementation, as well as the next steps.
Perfect. The EBP manual has the following table of contents. There's the executive summary, the introduction, the operations guide, which includes the process flow, our EBP resource centers, appendices A and B, which have the clearinghouses and resources and examples of approved EBPs, as well as a list of all EBPs that have already been approved by the state of Nevada, and the conclusion. This is to be used as the main reference for the EBPs moving forward.
The proposal guidelines document is basically a guide on how to fill out the proposal form. There are descriptions of each question in the proposal form, as well as gives direction for the NSCP on how to review the proposal form.
Here's an example of the proposal review form. It has become the streamlined documentation that attaches to the Smartsheet tracker.
In means of the flow, the purpose of this process is to prioritize the EBPs and pick alignment of programs that can be implemented across the state of Nevada. The process flow starts with a coalition that submits a proposal form into Smartsheets. The health program specialist disperses the proposal form to all NSCP coalitions via email and notifies the NSCP that the new proposed item will be put onto the next 2 NSCP agendas. In the quarterly meeting, NSCP meeting number 1, here we anticipate 5 minutes allotted to the first NSCP meeting assigned to announce the proposed EBP to be added to the next NSCP meeting agenda for voting. A selection of current EBPs to be identified for voting at the next meeting is added at this time for potential removal from the list. Between quarterly meeting number 1 and number 2, the NSCP coalitions will have the autonomy to meet and analyze the EBPs proposed for addition or deletion to the state list. In the second quarterly NSCP meeting number 2, the proposed EBPs will be presented and voted on by each NSCP coalition. We anticipate 30 minutes for each newly submitted proposed EBP presented to combine the answers on one proposal review form and get a final vote from all NSCP coalitions. We anticipate 5 minutes for a vote for potential deletions from the list. All coalitions must be represented by a yes or no vote to approve the EBP. Majority votes are required to keep the EBP as approved. And at this point, there are 11 coalitions represented and at least 6 yes votes are required to accept the EBP. Once the EBP is accepted with a majority vote, the health program specialist will then need to get approval to move the EBP forward from the health program manager, and then the health bureau chief. Approval to add to the state of Nevada list of EBPs. Once the health bureau chief has approved the EBP, the state of Nevada EBP list is updated and the following subaward cycle can use the program as an approved EBP. In both cases, of the EBP being approved or not approved, the health program specialist will upload the results to the Smartsheet tracker and document decisions made. And that will end the process flow.
Perfect. This is a Smartsheet implementation tracker, and this is where the coalitions would go to have their initial submission of the actual EBP. It would outline the funding source for the program, the estimated cost of the program, the contact name, phone number, and email address, and then you would upload the proposal form that we talked about in the previous slide.
In the review form, in the proposal review form, you'll find on the last page that the vote for EBP will be listed like this. Here we have listed each one of the NSCP coalitions that are active, and then whether or not they voted yes or no. This is the documentation that will be uploaded to Smartsheets and will be at the end of the proposal review form.
I think we can skip this one.
No, this is our means of our next steps.
Okay, so sorry, apologies. So we want to go live January 26, 2026, and the documents that will be dispersed via email to all NSCP members are going to be the manual, the Smartsheet link, the proposal form, and the proposal guidelines on how to complete this form. The third step will be the annual review of the pilot project to ensure that it's going correctly or if there's any adjustments that need to be made as we continue on.
Thank you. Now we'll move on to agenda number 4, which is open question and answer and feedback. Are there any questions or answers or questions for us to answer?
I know we went through that pretty fast.
You may raise your hand or unmute. Hearing none, we'll move to public comment number 5 on the agenda. No action may be taken upon a matter raised under public comment unless the matter itself has been specifically included on the agenda as an action item. To provide a public comment by phone, dial 775-321-6111 and enter the phone conference ID of 732-969-616#. Comments will be limited to 3 minutes per person. Persons making a comment will be asked to begin by stating their name for the record and to spell their last name. Is there anyone for public comment? Hearing none, we'll move to agenda item number 6, adjournment. It is now 2:10. We're adjourning this meeting. Thank you. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you.